Hello. Why the sound of silence caused a lot of legal noise. The cultural news story I most enjoyed following this year was one of those headline events, which at first seems to be the invention of a satirist. Mike Batt, best known as the composer in residence to the Wombles, attempted a more sophisticated joke. On an album of classical compositions, he included a whole band of silence. He thought that it would be obvious even to a Womble that this was a jokey homage to John Cage, the late American whose totally silent composition, 4 minutes 33 seconds, is a big noise in musical history. However, the Cage estate failed to see the joke and sued for violation of copyright. After much discussion about whether silence could be trademarked, Batt agreed to make a goodwill payment to Cage's representatives, while insisting that he was not admitting theft. On the day of the settlement, Front Row brought Batt together with Nicholas Riddle, managing director of Cage's publishers, Peters Edition.
The point that we were trying to establish was that John Cage had created the idea of a piece whose intention was that people should listen to the sound around them separate from the music. People sit in the concert hall, they actually hear a whole range of sounds, only one group of which is actually pitched sound or percussive sound or whatever kind of musical sound it is. And he drew attention to all the other sounds that people are listening to. Now, if you create a piece of music with the intention of doing what Cage was doing, and if you also credit it to Cage, which was one of the little clues that we had in the whole thing.
But not to John Cage. My credit was to Clint Cage, of course.
Now, this was what Mike claims that it wasn't to John Cage. Is this how, in the end, you were able to win it? If he had simply put Batt in brackets, would you have left him alone?
I think it's possible that if he just put Batt in brackets, one would have had to conclude that actually the piece was...
a new piece of silence.
A new piece of silence, yes.
Yeah,
but that wasn't what happened.
And Mike, if yes, you can come.
No, I was just about to say that we, of course, cherish our silence as well, but only since you pointed out that a work of art, when regarded as a work of art, a piece of silence is a work of art, and when it's not regarded as a piece of art, it's not a work of art. And you have to announce that it's a work of art before it becomes a work of art. In our particular case, I mean, we're actually releasing our silence with by the Planets as a single today, as part of a double A side. Of course, we don't recommend that radio stations play it too often.
Mike Batt, Nicholas Riddle, and the debate over whether silence can be copyrighted.